Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Q&A session 4 from the playlist of Dual Nature of Radiation and Matter. The topic is the photoelectric effect, and this session is in continuation of the session number 2, in which we have studied about the photoelectric effect. So इस सेशन के लिए मैंने एक क्वेश्चन सेलेक्ट किया है which was asked in the IIT JEE main examination few years back. And this question based on this topic, that is for the topic of photoelectric effect. And the question here is that the surface of a certain metal is first illuminated by the light of wavelength 350 nanometer, which is equal to lambda 1. The illumination by light means that this surface, on this surface, the light of this wavelength, that is 350 nanometer, is falling on it. Now, in the second case, the light of wavelength lambda 2 is falling on it, or you can say that the surface of this metal is getting illuminated by the light of wavelength lambda 2, which is equal to 540 Newton meter in the second case. Now, it is found that the maximum speed of photoelectrons in the two cases differ by a factor of 2. मतलब ये है कि अगर फर्स्ट केस में मान लीजिए अगर एक की वेलोसिटी किसी एक केस में वेलोसिटी v है, ठीक है, तो सेकंड केस में या तो वेलोसिटी आपका v/2 हो जाएगा या आपका 2v हो जाएगा. So this is the meaning of this statement. So the work function of the metal is close to, there are 4 options here and we have to find the correct option. यहाँ पर जो एनर्जी ऑफ फोटोन दिया है that is equal to 1240 upon lambda. Lambda is in नैनोमीटर इलेक्ट्रॉन वोल्ट. सो इस क्वेश्चन में हमें जो सबसे पहले ये पता करना है कि केस नंबर 1 की में जो वेलोसिटी है फोटो इलेक्ट्रॉन की वो इससे ज़्यादा है केस नंबर 2 से या उससे कम है. तो उसके लिए हम क्या है, वी विल बी यूजिंग दी आइंस्टाइन फोटो इलेक्ट्रिक इक्वेशन, दैट इज E इज इक्वल टू वर्क फंक्शन प्लस द मैक्सिमम काइनेटिक एनर्जी ऑफ दी फोटो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स. तो यहाँ से मैक्सिमम काइनेटिक एनर्जी जो है वो क्या है, इट इज डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू द एनर्जी ऑफ द फोटोन बिकॉज वर्क फंक्शन इन बोथ द केसेस विल रिमेन द सेम. So the maximum kinetic energy of the photoelectron is directly proportional to E, and now we know that E is equal to hc upon lambda. So h is a Planck's constant, c is the velocity of the light in the vacuum. So here we can say that the maximum kinetic energy of the photoelectrons will be inversely proportional to the wavelength. ये हमारे पास में एक रिलेशन आ गया. So यहाँ इस रिलेशन से we can find that, or we can come to the conclusion that the maximum velocity of the photoelectron will be more in the case number 1, that is when the wavelength of the light is 350 nanometer, because इसकी यहाँ पर जो wavelength है वो second case में, second case means ये जो second case में जो light की जो wavelength है वो 540 से कम है. So the maximum velocity of the photoelectron in the first case, that is when the wavelength of the light is 350 nanometer, will be more in comparison to the velocity of the photoelectrons when the wavelength of the light is 540 nanometer. So now again from this equation, that is the Einstein photoelectric equation, that is E is equal to 5 plus maximum kinetic energy, I can write this equation as now E is equal to hc upon lambda. So for the first case it will be equal to hc upon lambda 1, and this is equal to work function of the metal plus half m half m v square. Now here v is the velocity, maximum velocity of the photoelectrons in the first case, that is when the wavelength of the light is lambda 1, which is equal to 350 Newton meter. Now by using this equation for the second case, then hc upon lambda 2 will be equal to 5 plus 1 by 2 m. M is the mass of the photon, and v here in the second case will be v by 2, because In the second case, the wavelength of the light is more than the wavelength of the light in the first case. And here it is written that the maximum speed of the photoelectron in the two cases are differing by factor of 2. मतलब फर्स्ट केस में अगर वेलोसिटी यहाँ पे मेरी v आ रही है, अगर मैं इसको अज्यूम किया है, तो सेकंड केस में जो मेरी वेलोसिटी होगी, दैट इज द मैक्सिमम वेलोसिटी ऑफ द फोटो इलेक्ट्रॉन, वो क्या हो जाएगा, v/2 हो जाएगा. सो दैट्स इक्वल टू v²/4 बिकॉज द maximum velocity of the photoelectrons is proportional to 1 upon lambda, or you can say it is inversely proportional to the wavelength. So in the first case the wavelength is less in comparison to the wavelength of the light in the second case. तो अगर फर्स्ट केस में अगर वेलोसिटी मैंने v ली है तो सेकंड केस में v/2 हो जाएगी. By this statement, that is the maximum speed of photoelectrons in the two cases are differing by a factor of 2. तो ये दो इक्वेशंस मेरे पास में आ गई. अब इन दो इक्वेशंस को सॉल्व करना है in order to find the work function of the metal. So I will rearrange these two equations in such a way that these mass of the photon and the velocity of the photoelectrons are eliminated. इनको eliminate करना पड़ेगा because इनकी values हमको पता नहीं है. तो इसको eliminate करने का जो सबसे आसान तरीका वही है कि ये जो work function है उसको हम लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में लेके जाएंगे. तो hc upon lambda1 minus phi, this will be equal to 1/2 mv square. और जो सेकेंड इक्वेशन है उसको भी उसी तरीके से हम इसको रीअरेंज करेंगे. That is hc upon lambda2 minus phi, this will be equal to 1/2 m, sorry 1/2 नहीं, it's 1/8 mv square. Now form these two equations. What I will do is that I will divide these two equations. Let us say this is the equation number 3 and this is the equation number 4. So by dividing the equation number 3 and 4, I will be getting the value as hc upon lambda1 minus phi divided by hc upon lambda2 minus phi. This is equal to, इसको divide करेंगे तो what we will be getting, mv square will get cancelled out. 1/2 we will get 1/2 divided by 1/8, so this is equal to 4. So from this equation I am getting hc upon lambda1 minus phi is equal to 4 times hc upon lambda2 minus phi. So this is the equation which we have got, and by solving this equation work function हमको मिल जाएगा. तो यहाँ से हम क्या करेंगे, ये this 4 phi, if I just open this bracket then 4 hc upon lambda2 हो जाएगा minus 4 phi. So this minus 4 phi को मैं I will be taking on the left hand side. So this equation will become as 3 phi, where phi is the work function, और ये hc upon lambda को मैं ले जाऊंगा right hand side को. So ये हो जाएगा 4 hc upon lambda2 minus hc upon lambda1. So from here the work function can be now easily calculated. 3 phi is equal to this hc can be taken as common, so I will be getting as 4 upon lambda2 minus 1 upon lambda1. So from here, from this equation we can write this as 3 phi is equal to, now here the energy of the photon is given as 1240 upon lambda, where lambda is in nanometer and the unit is electron volt. So we also know that E is equal to hc upon lambda. So here the value of hc is equal to 1240. So 1240, and this will be equal to now 4 minus lambda2 is equal to 540. So finally this equation, let us say this is the equation number 5. So this equation can be written as 35 is equal to 1240 in bracket 4 divided by 540 minus 1 upon lambda 1 is equal to 350. So 35 will be equal to 1240. This will be equal to, if I can write this value, that is 350 into 4, that's equal to 1400 minus 540 divided by 540 into 350. So phi is equal to, that is the work function of this metal, will be equal to 1240 divided by 3 in bracket. This is equal to how much? 1400 minus 540. This will be equal to 860 divided by 540 into 350. So the work function of this metal is equal to, now I will be calculating this value with the help of a calculator. That is 1240 into 860. It is equal to 1066400. 1066400 divided by 540 into 350 into 3. It is 567000. 567000 electron volt. This is an electron volt. Electron volt. So pi is equal to, that is the work function of this metal. This is equal to 1066400 divided by 567100. This is equal to 1.88. 1.88 electron volt. So the correct option here is D. That is 1.8. Here the work function of the metal is close to, close means approximate value. तो ये जो चार वैल्यूज दी हुई हैं, ये मतलब बेसिकली दीज आर द अप्रॉक्सिमेट वैल्यू. सो आवर आंसर वाज 1.88 electron volt. So this value is the closest, that is 1.8 electron volt, and this is the correct option. That is the correct option is here is D. That is equal to 1.8 electron volt. So इस क्वेश्चन में जो इम्पोर्टेंट चीज ये था कि we have to the most important thing here was that we have to find the maximum velocity of photoelectron on the basis of this statement, that is the maximum velocity of photoelectrons in the two cases differ by a factor of 2. तो हमें यहाँ पर ये देखना था, पहले हमें ये निकालना था कि कौन से केस में वेलोसिटी फोटो इलेक्ट्रॉन की ज़्यादा होगी इन कंपैरिजन टू द अदर केस. सो क्योंकि वेवलेंथ फर्स्ट केस में 350 नैनोमीटर है, विच इज़ लेस देन this the wavelength in the second case, that is in the second case it is 540 nanometers. So the velocity of the photoelectrons will be more in the first case. And now here the second state in the in this question it is written that the maximum speed of photoelectrons in the two cases are differing by a factor of 2. तो इसका मतलब ये हो गया कि अगर मैंने फर्स्ट केस में वेलोसिटी मैंने v ली है यहाँ पर, इन द फर्स्ट केस इफ इट इज v, तो सेकंड केस में वेलोसिटी हो जाएगा v/2. और आप ऐसे भी इसको कर सकते हैं कि अगर फर्स्ट सेकंड केस में हमने वेलोसिटी v ली है तो फर्स्ट केस में वेलोसिटी कितनी हो जाएगी 2v, बिकॉज द मैक्सिमम स्पीड ऑफ फोटो इलेक्ट्रॉन इन द टू केसेस आर डिफरिंग बाय अ फैक्टर ऑफ 2. तो वेलोसिटी जो फर्स्ट केस में है फोटो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स की, दैट इज द मैक्सिमम वेलोसिटी ऑफ फोटो इलेक्ट्रॉन इन द फर्स्ट केस इज मोर इन कंपैरिजन टू द मैक्सिमम वेलोसिटी ऑफ फोटो इलेक्ट्रॉन इन द सेकंड केस. तो अगर फर्स्ट केस में अगर आपने वेलोसिटी को ले लिया है मान लीजिए v, तो सेकंड केस में हो जाएगा आपका v/2. बट अगर आपने सेकेंड केस की वेलोसिटी ले ली है v, तो फर्स्ट केस की जो वेलोसिटी होगी वो हो जाएगी 2v. तो ये कॉन्सेप्ट यहाँ पे इंपॉर्टेंट था, एंड by using this concept you were able to solve this question. So thank you very much for joining this session. Now in the next session topic will remain the same, but the question will be entirely different. So thank you very much again. Have a nice day. Bye.